Hello, I'm Patrick Mahones, Mahones Wallpaper Shop. Today I'm going to show you how to hand trim on the wall. Now we already have a video on how to hand trim for when you're just going to butt it up and seam it on the wall. Today this is a more advanced video. This time I'm going to show you how to actually trim it on the wall. Like I said, it's more advanced. It's for somebody who has experience, and the reason why is when you're trimming on the wall, you need to cut through the wallpaper, but you don't want to cut through the wall because it will split the wall and you'll have problems. So if you're not a professional, I would not recommend this. If you're willing to try it though, the videos here, you can try it. If you don't feel comfortable with that, watch the other video. It shows you how to trim it so you can actually butt it up. And you would say, well, why would you trim it on the wall? Well, a couple things. Hand trim, it never matches up perfectly, right? But when you do trim it on a wall, it gives you a little bit more playroom so you can make more adjustments. So it tends to seam up better and it tends to match up better. Now, not perfect because it's hand trim. So today I'm gonna demonstrate that to you. So I'll say, first thing, all right, when you're planning a room out and you want to start your piece and you're going to go to your left, all right, if you do that, you start your first piece, you go to your left, you do not have to trim the left side of the wallpaper because you're going to be cutting it off on the wall. Now you do trim the right side, but you don't trim it exactly on the trim line. Now I'm going to show you where to trim it so when you hang it on the wall, you have some playroom. All right, like I was saying, if you're going to your left, you don't need to trim the left side, you just need to trim the right side. Okay, now normally we would trim it here, okay? We're not going to do that today. We're going to back it up and trim it where the pattern first starts. So, take my straight edge. Let's see how the pattern just starts. We're going to be trimming it right where it starts. And we do the same thing down here. Take a long straight edge. Now you see, get it in the perfect position. Now you still see your trim line, but that's okay because when you get on the wall, you're going to take that out. Okay, so make sure it's sturdy. Hold it in place, hold it tight. Trim down, okay. Move it down, make sure you put it in the exact same spot. And that's right at the beginning of the pattern. Okay. Now it's ready to hang on the wall. So let's do that. Okay, I've hung the first piece. Now I'm going to hang the second one. I'm going to show you how we do that, and I'm going to also show you how we trim it. Okay. So you're careful, just take your time in the beginning, get it adjusted. Lay it down, don't brush it down all the way yet. See, you line it up. See, line it up. Now you see that it's lined up really good. Now you can brush it down. And also, it's good to find out where all the trim lines are so you know what to look for when you trim it on the wall. So there's no trim lines here, there's trim line here, we got to make sure we cut out, and then there's one right here, okay? Only cut the top when you know for sure you got everything where you want it. All right. Again. Good, looking good, looking good. It's matching up really good. Got a plate I gotta cut around. All right, let me brush it down. All right, now you're ready to trim it. So obviously you want to cut off this trim line and this trim line right here. And I always check again. So you know, all right, I got this one right here, I gotta make sure I come over and cut it out. All right. And make sure your blade's really sharp. What I usually do is cut down a little bit and break off my blade. I want to see for that, look where that trim line is again, so I know where it is. Ooh, right there. So I passed it. Good. Next trim line is right here. Check and make sure I remember where that trim line is, because I don't want to hit that trim line. I want to be past it. All right, pull it up, clean it off. Pull this back. Hey, stand back and look at that. Now that looks good. So that's what hand trim should look like. Thanks for watching.